Could there be a more intricate issue than the current immigration situation at the southern border of the United States? The past few years have seen a whirlwind of policies, political debates, and human stories unfolding. Today, we're going to delve into the timeline of immigration policies under the administration of President Joe Biden. In January of 2021, President Biden assumed office with a promise of more humane immigration policies. However, the realities on the ground have proven to be quite complex. He began by suspending the Trump-era Remain in Mexico policy. This policy required migrants to stay in Mexico until their U.S. immigration court dates. But by October of the same year, the Biden administration was preparing to reinstate this policy, following an order from a federal judge in Texas. The Supreme Court declined the Biden administration's request to put the order on hold. This policy, as controversial as it was, saw approximately 68,000 migrants return to Mexico. However, it wasn't only the Remain in Mexico policy that caused a stir. President Biden also retained the Title 42 order from the previous administration, which allows for the swift expulsion of migrants caught crossing the border back to Mexico. This move attracted criticism from immigration advocates who labeled Biden's policies as cruel, unlawful, and ineffective. They urged for the restoration of migrants' ability to claim asylum in the United States, and to avoid implementing any new policies that limit asylum access. Meanwhile, border arrests reached 20-year highs, a fact that Republicans used to argue that Biden's policies were encouraging more people to cross into the United States illegally. This complex situation led to a split in opinion, with some Democrats and advocates for asylum seekers pressing Biden to end Title 42, arguing that it contradicts his promises. By November of 2021, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, Filippo Grandi, had criticized the United States' deportation of migrants from its southern border. He urged the Biden administration to roll back hardline immigration policies. The United States had deported over 1.2 million migrants since the start of the pandemic, with detentions at the US-Mexico border reaching record highs. In summary, the immigration situation at the southern border of the United States, under the Biden administration, has been a tumultuous journey. From suspending the Remain in Mexico policy to reinstating it, maintaining the Title 42 order, and facing criticism from both domestic and international quarters, the road has been far from smooth. The situation continues to evolve, with lives hanging in the balance and political implications reverberating through the nation. It's a story of complex policies, human rights, and the challenging reality of governing a country.